What is going on? How we doing today? Oh, I just realized. There we go. I always forget that. I take the light for granted. I always forget that on a camera, it's not always the same as when you're in the room with everybody. But how are we all doing today? I hope we're doing okay. I'm gonna move this just a little bit closer because move the microphone a little bit closer because after all what was I gonna say? I don't want to be coming in too low here. I'm trying to find that happy medium between my mic peaking and coming in too low so that you can barely hear me. I'm working on so many things at once that it's tough to improve anything because I'm sitting here thinking in terms of like, let's do this, okay, maybe improve that a little bit. Oh, but also let's do that, improve that a little bit. And I've been focusing on just focusing on one thing at a time lately, and I'm slowly but surely getting through everything, and I think it's gonna, I think it's gonna, I think good things are gonna happen. All right, I think good things are gonna happen. I have a really good feeling about this summer. I couldn't even tell you why. Right, I was talking to the wife a little bit earlier today. I got a really good feeling about this summer. I have no clue why. I just feel like it'll be a good summer. Whether it's that I'm just gonna have a good time, or if it's that there's gonna be some big thing that happens and I make a lot of progress with my channel. Regardless of whatever that is, I am excited and I cannot wait to see what is in store. What is going on? What is going on, Dubes? What's going on, Cobalt? How we doing today? Excuse me, but today is Fallout Sunday. All right, we're going to be having a good time. And so this is most likely, anyway, going to be the second to last Fallout video. Right? It's not video, excuse me. This is going to be the second to last Fallout stream, most likely, because we are quickly reaching the end stage. And what I'm going to be doing is today I'm going to be getting done all the stuff that is pre-Hoover Dam. Basically, I'm going to go down the path towards whatever ending I'm going to go for. Basically, like 6 or 8 months ago, I forget how long it's been, I put out some stuff on Twitter basically asking like, hey, I put out a bunch of polls and I allowed people to decide what kind of character I was going to have. Now, that did fall apart a little bit, but the one that we are going to make sure does not fall apart, the one that we're actually going to go through with is going to be a house run. We're going to be doing a house run. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to start doing the house quests in this iteration, this episode, this instance, whatever you would call it. And then once we have just about gotten all of those done, we'll go ahead, we'll call it quits, and we'll save anything else, like just before the Hoover Dam. We'll save that for, we'll save that for when we finish the game next week. But I'm really excited. I won't lie, I'm a little bit relieved. I know that after a while, like, it gets very repetitive. You're sitting there like, oh, dude, it's Fallout Sunday every Sunday. Like, can't we do something else? I had people like on my ass, trying to pull some social engineering shit. I'm not like angry about this, but there was people who like, I'd be sitting here and I'd be like, hey, we're gonna play AOE on stream today, and then out of nowhere they'd be like, oh, but what about Call of Duty? You've been teasing playing that for a long time now. And it's like, fucking no, I haven't. No, I haven't. What are you talking about? No, that wasn't happening. If you want me to play Call of Duty, just tell me you want me to play Call of Duty, and I'll see if I can work it in. Don't be a creep. Don't be a fucking weirdo about it, kid. But anyway, I am excited to kind of put Fallout behind me. Not that I don't like Fallout or that I haven't been enjoying playing it on Sundays. It's just I want to see what else this Sunday 5 p.m. slot will have to offer. What we're going to be doing is, for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month, we'll just have chill days, right? We'll have chill days. We'll have a we'll have a good time just hanging out, talking about whatever. Maybe I'll have a couple of people on the stream on Sunday at 5 or something like that, and then around 2 weeks to a month from now, we'll end up deciding what game we're going to play next. I don't think it's going to be an RPG game or anything like that, a role-playing game, but that's weird to call it an RPG game, a role-playing game. That's like Muay Thai kickboxing. But anyway, we're gonna have it's open-ended what's gonna happen. But I am excited to get Fallout finished. What's going on? The Palace Show Clips. How you doing, man? And this is important. Happy Sunday. Yes, sir. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, too. I'm actually going to be on the Palace. I don't know if the Palace Show Clips. I don't know if you are Nick, right? I don't know who runs that account, but I'm actually going to be on the Palace. I'm going to be featured on there. We have I don't want to give too much away, but we have something planned for that, and it's going to be coming up within actually a little bit under a month, probably the next like 2 to 3 weeks, I'd say, or something like that. It's going to be a good time. In addition to that, I've been talking to a couple other people about doing a bunch of stuff with them. I'm working on the new dating show stream. That one's going to be a big one. I'm not going to give away information about it other than just tell you that I'm working on it. It's going to be within the next month or so. I got to kind of finish it up. I got to finalize it, and then I also got to make sure everybody's schedules work for Friday at 9 p.m. So that's going to be good. Yes. What's going on, Nick? Hope everything's going all right on your end. Your stream with Greg was savage, good stuff. Yeah, I had a good time with Greg. Me and Greg, we have a good energy together because we find it interesting sitting here thinking about like little shit that doesn't really matter that much. Where we're not our philosophical the philosophical aspects of our psyches are not that worried. They're not that concerned with the meaning of life or what ethics is. What is ethics? And is morality objective or subjective? Nah, we're more thinking about like the mundane shit, the inane shit. And when you think about it, it's all kind of the same anyway. Like who cares what the meaning of life is at the end of the day? Fucking I think the meaning of life as a question to be asked is actually probably about on the same plane as is a hot dog a sandwich, if I'm being honest with you. Because at the end of the day, whether the hot dog is a sandwich or not, I'm still going to eat the thing no matter what, right? So who cares? And regardless of what the meaning of life is, I'm still just going to keep on marching. Time marches on, I march on. If the meaning of life was take 3 big shits a day and I've only been taking one, well, all right. Oh well, moving on, Going live in 2 hours. Got to finish setting up studios. See you soon, sir. Like the stream. Hey man, peace out. I'll see you. I'll see you soon. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon, leading up to it as well. I'm really excited. Thank you again for having me on, and I'll make sure to pop in. I try to make sure I pop. You're probably gone by now, Nick, but I try to make sure to pop in at least for 5-10 minutes and hop in the stream and like the show. I really like what you guys are doing. It's an interesting format. But yeah. Other than that, I felt like I had more to say. I felt like I had more to say in general. Dude, I'm really excited about the we will get started on the Fallout soon as well. Usually I take 20 to 30 minutes to kind of just sit here and shoot the shit with you guys. But we'll get started soon because I want to make absolutely sure we get everything done that we want to get done today. But I'm really excited for the 20th Massachusetts video that I'm going to be working on. There's a lot of people here that I don't 100% recognize. Well, a lot of people. There's like 3 or 4 people. Either A, you just haven't talked before, or B, I just zoned out and you've been in the chat before, and I apologize if that is the case. But I'm working on a video about a Civil War regiment. It's the 20th Massachusetts Volunteers, and I figured out about these guys because I figured out my ancestor was in them, and because of that, I started looking into them. He was actually wounded at the Battle of Fredericksburg, and they transferred him out. They waited a long time, too. They waited like a year for him to get better, and he just didn't. So they were like, all right, we're going to transfer you to, they called them the Invalid Corps. for people who were too physically gimp to fight or too mentally handicapped to fight. So he got shot in the left ankle, and they decided he was retarded. So that's what happened to the poor guy. But anyway, jokes aside, um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'm really excited for it because all of the things that I was thinking about before I started reading about them, like reading books about them, not just reading articles on the internet, but reading books about them. A lot of it is being validated. A lot of it is being basically confirmed. You know, like I genuinely think you could create a really, really cool and interesting movie about this regiment specifically. And I won't get too deep into it now, but like I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just thinking this way. Maybe I just think this regiment is special and there's like movie qualities about this regiment because I want to, because my ancestor was in it. And if they made a movie about it, dude, what if I got a role playing my ancestor? That'd be pretty cool. They could make a movie about this dude, right? But no, like genuinely, like when I explain everything in the video, it's going to be like honestly kind of a Wendigoon style or Wendigoon inspired video about this regiment. It's you're going to understand. You're going to get it, you know. I'll give you an example. So there's a brigade in the Confederate Army, Barksdale's Mississippians, right? They basically played like an antagonistic role in the 20th Massachusetts history because they met in so many battles and there was this back and forth sort of like almost anime quality where it's like, I got you this time, and then next time they meet they lose and they're like, you got me this time, but it's not over, right? There's almost like this anime quality about them, and like they should I get the book? Should I get the book? No, I probably shouldn't get the book. I should probably just leave the book. But it was so like even the soldiers kind of were like, oh hey, it's the 20th Massachusetts. All right, let's fight hard. And the 20th was like, oh hey, it's Barksdale's Mississippians. Well, we got to win this battle. We can't let them get us. You know. It's just really cool. You could frame it as a really cool thing, and I'm really excited to do it, you know. Although there are some confusing things. Like in the book that I'm reading, it's saying that there was a certain battle they didn't fight in, they were just there. But then other books that I'm reading are saying, no, they fought in that battle. So it's a little bit weird. But and anyway. What's going on, Neon? What's going on, Mental? I love me some Scott. I love me some YouTube chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all guys for being here. Thank you guys all for being here. Jeez, I can't talk right now. What's going on? What's going on, Sisandor? How you doing, big boss? Us. I'm doing all right, man. Us. Hope you're doing good too. What's it called? But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much all for what's going down right now. I am working on a Patreon video about hopelessness and how to deal with it, how I personally deal with it, and how I think that you could deal with it if you were similar to me, you know? If geez, I'm burping up my breakfast. If you were similar to me mentally, you know, if you had the same kind of autism that I did, right, or that I do. But yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, there's tons of stuff that I'm working on. That's just the stuff that I'm most excited about, and the stuff that I'm trying to make sure I get. The stuff that I'm trying to make sure that I get down, right? Got to come here to talk to you for you ignore your DM for your famous and shit. Yeah, dude. Fucking, my day is just nonstop dealing with fuckheads, and it is the worst, and it's annoying because I don't have time for shit that I really want to do, you know. And by the time I think of anything, I'm like, oh shit, fuck, it's already time for bed. Shit's annoying. I definitely think you should lean into some history content. Look, I like long form content. Like I'll listen to all 5 hours of like Wendigoon's Blood. I did that recently. I listened 5 hours almost continuously of Wendigoon's shit while I was doing some work. Right? Like it was fun. I had a grand old time with it. Right? Me like I know I'm a bit of a freak. Right? But like I like long form content and I think I could make it and I think it could go all right. It's not something I want to do completely and totally unless like I was to get like a trillion views on this like 20th mass video and then I was like, fuck, I guess I got to do this now. But like it's something that I could do on occasion about whatever, and history is something I've always been very passionate about, you know. Um, that's why it was so easy. Like here's the thing. I wasn't that interested in the Civil War up until I figured out I had an ancestor in it. Then I was like, oh shit, okay, let's study what my ancestor has gone through. And now there's tons of stuff about the Civil War that I know, and I'm even forming my own opinions on the Civil War. Like, for instance, I think McClellan was actually a good general. I think he was a very good general. But Lincoln was a fuckhead. And no, not for the reasons that you're thinking. Not for the reasons that you're thinking. All right? But Lincoln was not a military man. He didn't understand anything regarding tactics or logistics, and because of that, the Union Army was like not doing as well as you would be led to believe. And because of that, McClellan rightfully was like, fuck, this is Civil War era combat. We have rifled muskets now. Them shits shoot straight. People are getting killed in the thousands. Let's take it easy here and make sure whatever we're going to do, it's going to be actually a good idea. And sure enough, he ends up getting ousted, right? Lincoln replaces him with Ambrose Burnside. And what happens immediately after? Fredericksburg. A complete and total embarrassment for the Union Army, the likes of which had not been, like it did not occur under McClellan. Right? And Fredericksburg is actually the battle that my ancestor got wounded at. And I'm actually kind of glad he got wounded at Fredericksburg, because by the time Grant took over the army, he was just like drinking like a fish and saying, hey, go over there, fucking kill him. I don't care how many of you die. So like, it's probably good he got wounded at Fredericksburg, because chances are I would not be here today if that did not happen. You know? As great as it would have been to know that my ancestor took part in the repelling of Pickett's charge, which the 20th Massachusetts did do, along with a bunch of other regiments, like, I probably wouldn't be here, you know, because, what's his face? Sherman was the butcher of the South. Grant was the butcher of the North, because he would just send dudes in to die, you know. But I don't think McClellan was a bad general. All right, but bottom line, anywho, who was a Civil War guy who got buried with his black soldiers? Oh man, Robert Gould Shaw. I know this because we watched the movie about him, and actually, someone from I believe it was Putnam. I forget his first name, but Putnam was from the 20th Massachusetts. He got wounded, and when he ended up recovering. I'm pretty sure it was after he recovered. They ended up giving him a position in the 54th Massachusetts. And part of the reason, I'm going to get started in a second. I wanted to get started 15 minutes in. We're 21 minutes in right now. But part of the reason I wanted to do this video on the 20th Massachusetts as well is because if you look up Massachusetts Civil War, all you get is the 54th Massachusetts. And don't get me wrong, war is war. Right? If you fight in a war, that's insane, and there is a great deal of respect that should be doled out to you for having done that. However, with that said, the amount of reverence that the 54th Massachusetts gets when they took part in like 2 battles, they repelled an attack that I don't even know if it was like 100% like serious by the Federals, by the Confederates. I think they might have just been testing what would happen. And then after that, they got massacred. They got absolutely fucked up. And then that was the end of the 54th, right? The complete ignoring of all of the other, like, 60-something Massachusetts regiments that fought just so they can venerate this one regiment is like disgusting. You know, there's even like revisionist shit. Like for instance, Camp Meigs, right, was also named Camp Massasoit. Camp Meigs was in Hyde Park in Massachusetts. I actually don't live too far from Camp Meigs, or what's left of it. The 20th Massachusetts christened that place. They basically created the camp, gave it the name, but then eventually the Massachusetts, I don't think it was the Massachusetts 54th specifically, but eventually they were just like, nah, we're going to call this Massasoit instead. And now, like, when you look up Camp Meigs, you get Camp Massasoit, and it just talks about how the 54th Massachusetts ended up training there. And it's like, wow, all right, I guess nobody else fucking matters. Nobody else matters, just those dudes, because they happen to be black. All right, okay, cool, all right. It's ridiculous. What started the Civil War? White privilege started the Civil War, sir. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, sir. Taxation? Yeah, what? Whitey wanted to... I'll bet it was Whitey wanted to tax slaves more, is what it is. That's what it is. White privilege. Got to do one of those Civil War reenactments. I'm gonna do a one-man Civil War reenactment. I'm gonna put on like you know those people, they put on like 400 t-shirts. I'm gonna do that with Confederate and Union uniforms. I'm gonna have a blue uniform. I'm gonna fire a shot. I'm gonna tear it off, run down to where I think that shot would have hit, and I'm gonna be like, ugh. And then I'm gonna have to tear off the Confederate uniform, and there's another blue uniform underneath that. Anyway, all right. So why don't we get started on some Fallout? Not that I'm not enjoying the hell out of this conversation. I will talk about a bunch of stuff all the time. Desktop audio, yes. All right. So I do want. Last week I kept getting stuck on when I went to, I forget where it's called, but basically we killed Ulysses, and then we went to the spot that got nuked for the Legion, and I kept getting fucked up there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get power armor, and when I get the power armor, I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna fuck up all those Legion dickheads. Kind of sounds hilarious, I won't lie. Yeah, that would be fun. Attention to detail goes crazy. Yeah, it does. Those guys care. Those guys really care, you know. It goes beyond LARPing, right? LARPing sounds fun too. I'd do LARPing, right? Just to try it. I'd do LARPing just to try it. I'm also going to turn this down just a little bit because I feel like it's really loud on my headphones. Yeah, we'll go to about there. Does New Vegas run on Mac? I have no clue. I've never owned an app. No, that'd be a lie. I have owned an Apple product. I had an iPod Touch back when that was, the thing. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. LARPing is fun. It is, especially when you get to LARP in the middle of a city with all your boys. All right, so I'm gonna head on up there.
Where to, partner?
Where to, partner? Your mom's house, Victor. Yeah, was it the presidential suite? I'm not sure. Well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna talk to Mr. House. What's going on, you Walt Disney looking bitch?
The platinum chip? Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious.
Capacious.
So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to
It's
say,
funny how many
the delivery was
coincidences
never
are in
made.
this video game. Which, like, you know, it's a video game. They get to decide everything, including, like, what happens where, you know? It's just funny that there's so many situations in here where it's like, yeah, we were about to do this, but then the bombs fell the day we were going to do it. Oops. Whoops. Scott, did I do my taxes? Yeah, I don't... you don't want to mess with the Biden IRS, that's for sure, you know? Walt Disney looking bitch is forever implanted into my insult zone. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they modeled him after Disney, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's like what all these like guys are. What's it called? Like BioShock, I think. Like they modeled him after Walt Disney and things like that. I don't mean like in not theory, philosophy or anything like that. I mean more like just the looks. Like that's Disney. That's Walt Disney right there. You know it.
A great deal shall be happening. A cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. You'll understand soon enough.
Oh, yeah. Have I seen the Fallout TV show? Yes, I have, and I'm actually enjoying it right now, which it was like a huge surprise to me. I did not expect that even in the slightest.
Step closer to the demonstration area.
Yeah, I'll take these, sell those off.
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough.
They're just shooting each other.
X-25 Gatling laser produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc. is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close range
This is gonna be good. I sure hope so.
The Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of
Disney was a visionary, built his own world, also anti-Semitic.
is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons.
Alright, get to a
With the
wall.
delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235...
It's like, why the hell would he, like... This is like dramatic asshole shit that he's doing right here. Is like, oh, instead of just loading them up with the ability to switch to the Mark II operating system, he's like, oh yes, I'm going to create a platinum gambling chip and have it delivered to me, and then I'm going to insert it into a slot, and it's going to fucking make him be able to do that.
Confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Alright, dickhead, see you in a minute. Wait a second, so...
Trips to the basement.
Yeah. Alright, the actor that plays Mr. House in the show doesn't really look or sound right. I'm only on like episode 2. I'm not like binging the hell out of it. I'm just kind of watching it as like, you know, I get home from the gym and I ride my stationary bike and I'm like, whatever, I need something to zone out to. And I watch it then. So I'm only on like episode 2 right now, I'm being honest with you. So like that's news to me that Mr. House is going to be in it. I'm interested to see that. And I mean, yeah, like, you know, there's no way they were going to be able to make him look and sound the way that he was supposed to, you know? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who looks like this out there, right? They could have just resurrected Disney, you know? That's what they could have did. But yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes. I saw someone describe Amazon Fallout as the best piece of garbage in a giant pile of garbage. It isn't terrible, but I agree. Best slop in the slop pile. LOL. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, and I don't think I resent that opinion. I think that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I mean that's probably what it is, you know, because it's an Amazon show at the end of the day, and it's like I said, like, yeah, there's been a couple of girl power situations and things like that, but it's not so heavy-handed that it's like, all right, this fucking sucks, you know. I'm sure there's going to be other situations and things like that that are going to be like really, really stupid and annoying, you know? Tilde key to open console, then type TCL and press enter to fly through anything. Vice versa to turn it off. TCL. What do you mean by fly through anything? You mean fast forward through like what I was just at? Is that what you meant? I'd love to see a BioShock show. Reckon it'd be impossible to do properly. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of BioShock. I did enjoy it. But I didn't feel like I had to play it again. And I played all of them. I think there's like BioShock, BioShock 2, and then BioShock Infinite, if I remember correctly. I liked them all. They were pretty good. But I wasn't like, dude, this is great. I need to play this all the time.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate.
Oh, okay.
They have no
Thank you,
idea
Fastlane
what
Games.
other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all.
Alright. Put it up to 80, and then we'll see what else we can do. Put that up to 80 as well. I forget what I was doing with this. Actually, I think I was just doing repair and medicine, so I'll do 5 and then 2. I wanted to min-max. I wanted to be like a big dumb idiot who was good with guns, and eventually I got 100 speech. I'm practically a surgeon, you know, and I'm a master thief as well. You know, there's really nothing you can do on that. That's one of the things I like about the original Fallouts, and I'm actually stuck on Fallout 2. I gotta finish it, but I keep getting blasted to bits by Frank Horrigan. Like, literally, final boss, I cannot get by him to save my life. I'm, like, screwed with him. But, like, you could go up to, like, 300 in the original Fallouts. You could legitimately min-max in the original Fallouts. And it actually is almost better to do so, because you can just blast your way through everyone and everything if you get, like, a high enough big guns, or even, like, small guns and things like that. But with this, it's like, you want a character that's very well-rounded, you know? Done. Alright, so, what are we up to next? Oh yeah, no, I don't have Boone with me yet. Oh, I gotta talk to Dictor. Casino floor.
Casino floor.
There we go. Alright, you guys gonna follow me? No, you're just gonna chill there? You fucking freaks.
I've
yes.
got your back.
Better. Fuck it. Rough. Alright, let's go. So I gotta upgrade a Securitron army. I'm hoping and praying I didn't destroy the Brotherhood of Steel, because I'm trying to get power armor for the final fight. I forget exactly what I've done and what I have not done. So I have to, you know, I kind of got to do my thing here.
Another kill to my name.
Oh, where's he at? You fucking idiots. You dumb. Wait a second, did I... Oh, all these guys, yeah, did they... Okay, I guess Caesar's Legion respond. I had no clue they'd do that. In that case, let's, I want as much cash as I can to buy provisions for the final battle. To buy supplies. I'm playing Skyrim now, just maxed my Illusion Assassin in 20 hours. That's pretty great. I I wouldn't mind playing Skyrim again. I don't know if I'd want to do it on stream, at least not right away. You know, it's yeah, we'll do that. Screw it, we'll mess around. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I wouldn't want to go from RPG to RPG on stream. I feel like that'd be a little bit too intensive. It'd be nice to mess around with something that is level based, you know, like Ace Combat. I've had Ace Combat 7 sitting in my library for a long time. I know at least one person really wants me to play it. So like maybe that'll be a game that we play in the future. Other than that, I've never played Half-Life before. I've never played Deus Ex, you know. Itchy. Oh, that's right. He's. Oh, where's he at? Quake Solarius. There we go. Nah, get. Damn it! Would you guys get out of the way? You fucking morons. You fucking maroons, dude. You ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day? I've heard about it for sure, but I've never actually played it. Is it good? I mean, you know, people say it's really good, but me, I'm not big on platformers. It's not that I don't like them at all. It's just that like if I had anything else I could play, I would. You know, I'm big on RPGs and shooters. And what the hell's going on here? Hey, pal. Is that you? Is that you, Caesar? I am become Caesar, destroyer of tribes. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to snipe some Legion guys down there as well, so I should hit this hunting rifle. Then, didn't I have armor? Yeah, Hollow Point. Yeah, I feel like messing around with Hollow Point. Play Rayman. It's the best platformer. When my aunt gave me her PlayStation 2, she gave me a Rayman game. And I didn't really give it a chance, I'll be honest with you. I didn't really give it a chance. But part of the reason is because I'm very visual in terms of, like, deciding if I'm going to like a game or not. If there's something about the aesthetic of it that I just am not a fan of, mercy killing. If there's something about the aesthetic that I'm not like a big fan of, I'll just write the game off, which is like really bad. It's a really bad, you know, habit of mine, but it's just something I do. And Rayman is one of those games where it's like, you know, I'm not a big fan of that aesthetic. So I probably will just not play it. Yeah, well, because I'm pretty sure there's two dudes in there that I gotta hit with well, not with anything in particular. Rivers of Blood Elden Ring stream. I've never played Elden Ring. Do you like turn-based games at all? If so, Wasteland and 3 are good. I would assume you meant 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Wasteland was I mean, if you listen to Tim Kaine talk, he'll be like, "Oh, well, Fallout wasn't a successor to Wasteland." Sure it wasn't, pal. Sure it wasn't. You know, I didn't mind Fallout 1 and 2, and I also really enjoyed the hell out of Fallout Tactics. So I don't know, maybe I would like Wasteland, you know? I'd probably have to force myself to give it a try. Oh, no, seems like we're good. Did I already make my way down there? The cartoon aesthetic got you. The levels are very interesting and different from each other. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I'm not a big fan of like the cartoon aesthetic. It's not that I don't like cartoonish stuff.
I see you reached your destination.
Yeah.
As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software.
I don't mind cartoonish stuff. It's just got to be a certain way, and it's hard for me to describe exactly what I mean by that.
Are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
We'll see what happens.
You have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
My other favorite platform would be Spyro. I had one Spyro game when I was a kid, and I played the shit out of it, but the thing is, I sucked at video games, so I think it was like level 5 I couldn't get past, and I wouldn't mind playing that again, you know? I did love the hell out of the Spyro games, you know? It was really, yeah, fuck it. I'll hit him with the pulse grenades, because then that'll be easier for me. Hit him with a few plasmas as well. Microfusion cells, I'll take that just to sell. But yeah, they were really good games, the Spyro games and shit like that. Alright, I'm pretty sure this thing is full of, Oh, got him. Oh, uh-oh. Shooting him in the robo dip now. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Alright. Good, there we go. They remade the Spyro games. Try those out if you decide to. Oh, yeah, and I remember when that happened. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of big when they did that. That's really cool that they did. I'll have to do that. The issue is I gotta add it to, like, the mad games that I tell myself I'm gonna end up playing. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Oh. Alright. Oh, nope. I thought there was another one. I like how they're just chilling here. I played it first when I was like 8, and then Zachary is saying he was 19. That's pretty crazy, man. Yeah, I was really young. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. I was really young too when that came out. You know, I was pretty young myself. You know, it was Spyro is one of those games where, like, you play it when you're young and you're like, wow, this is insane, and then it nice. It influences you, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it influences what you enjoy doing and playing and stuff like that, you know? Looks like a miserable life. What are you talking about, a miserable life? But, I don't know what you're describing. Oh, there we go. Is this the way? No, this is not the way. Why do I feel like I'm going so slow? I feel like my guy walks really slow right now. I'm gonna have to put my weapon away. Oh. They're just there. Boink, boink. Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. Oh, nah, I can't do anything with that. I'm speed running Marlboro Reds. Sometimes I miss smoking cigs, I won't lie, you know. I hit a cigar. I smoked a cigar, right? And well, I was smoking them for like a month or two, right? Where like I'd get a little bit drunk and I'd end up you know, I'd enjoy a cigar while I have my buzz. And I don't know, it was just it was nice, but the last time I smoked one, it made me feel sick, and because of that, like, I don't look at cigarettes anymore and think, you know, it'd be nice to smoke one of those. I don't have that nostalgia, or not nostalgia, but I don't see someone smoking a cigarette and think, oh, that'd be nice right now. That'd be nice to smoke a cigarette right now. This door is permanently jammed, cutting off sections of the vault. I'm trying to remember. The security software updates can be wait a second. So, did I like forget something? Let's just double check. No, it wants me to go there, and then it's saying upgrade Mr. House's Securitron army, and I forget exactly how I'm supposed to do that, which, like, this is part of the base game. Well, that's the thing, is I usually don't bother upgrading Mr. House's Securitron army, so a lot of the time it's, oh, you know what I think it could be? I think I had to like drop something in the thing. But yeah, like every now and again though, I do think like, man, you know what I miss? Like, I miss the times where I'd sit there, like Halloween, right? Halloween, when you grow up, it's not as magical anymore. It's not as fun. You know, even if you try and like, you know, you get into the holiday spirit and shit like that. It's just not like a huge deal or anything. And one of the things that I used to do on Halloween was, I just want to see what'll happen here. Yeah, no. Anyway, one of the things that'll happen is, one of the things that I used to do is I used to make sure that when I was on Halloween, when it was Halloween day, I always had a fresh pack of cigarettes. You know, that's just sort of what I did. And it was nice, right? There's something nice about a fresh pack of cigs. It's not good, right? Like, it's not a good thing, but it's nice. Bottom line. All right.
Stop wasting time. Go upload the data on the platinum.
Yeah, like, don't I have the platinum chip? Platinum chip. Oh no, wait. Silly me. LMNOPQ. Yeah, so do I not have the platinum chip? Did I leave the platinum chip somewhere? You know what? But that's the thing, is like, you can't just drop the platinum chip like that. So it's like, why can't I upload it? Why can't I insert it? Yeah, smoking is gross. I know I'm a hypocrite, but it's hella detrimental. But I've smoked since I was 12. It's the devil incarnate. Yeah, and the longer you smoke, the harder it is to get off, you know, and that's kind of the thing that makes it tough for someone who's smoked for, like, you know, 10 years. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't envy you. I definitely don't. Yeah. So I'm supposed to, like, insert the platinum chip here or something, right? Or am I? I could have swore it was like you insert the platinum chip somewhere. There's somewhere you do it. But the thing is, again, I don't even think I have the platinum chip necessarily. Yeah, and if I don't have the platinum chip, then where the hell could it be? Yeah. I'm going to go back to the Lucky 38 and see if I have it. SIGs are very cheap here in PA. Yeah, SIGs are not cheap in Massachusetts, you know. And the thing is, it makes it hard to continue smoking, which there's a big lie about the idea of like, oh, we're going to tax cigarettes so much that people will want to quit. Excuse me. Yeah, I already offed Benny. I offed Benny a while ago. But maybe I'll have to go and I'll have to check his corpse to see if I got it. But the thing is, like, I gave it to House. I gave it to House when I arrived. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I could have swore I had to put it in here or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, but Yeah, they try and act like they care. They increase the taxes on the cigarettes, and because of that they get very expensive. But it's not about that. It's about just like taxing a group of people that you think you can get away with it, you know? Because most people who smoke cigarettes, they don't stop smoking because the taxes are raised. They keep on smoking, and they just fucking complain about it, you know? Excuse me. It's stupid as hell, you know, and it's totally like it's fuck. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, Benny isn't even like his remains aren't even here anymore. Interesting. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, like it's hard to sit here and talk about it without trying to make it into like smokers are the world's most oppressed minority. It's hard to make it not sound like that's a point you're trying to make, but it's like smokers get bullied by the government and nobody cares because most people are not smokers. It's kind of the same thing as gingers. Most people are not gingers, so nobody cares when a ginger gets replaced in a movie. You know, when Ariel is all of a sudden a black woman. You know, when another like redhead character, dude, why can I not get this? Another redhead character is like replaced. Oh, interesting. Take that. I guess I'll take the T-45D helmet. Oh no, get out of here. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you're being bullied, but nobody cares about you. So what are you gonna do about it? Well, you can't really do much of anything. So just pay the you just see the splash. All right, let's see if I actually. But that's the thing is you can't drop the platinum chip. It's a quest item. I don't think you can drop the platinum chip once you pick it up. It's a fucking quest item. But anyway, there's probably some stupid thing that I'm completely and totally forgetting about, you know? I'm forgetting something for sure. Yeah, it's fucked up that that's the way the world works, but what are you gonna do, you know? Smokers, rise up! Smokers, rise up! Ginger erasure. Yeah, that's literally it. And again, they're able to do it. They're able to do it because like who's gonna do anything? Ginger's getting made fun of by other white people, so it's like a it's a thing where it's like, nobody's got your back, you know? And it's like I'm not crying because Ariel got replaced because Ron Weasley got replaced or anything like that. I don't care. The thing about redheads in movies and TV shows and shit like that is that like the roles that they play are usually fucked up anyway. You're either like a sultry, you're either a hoe, you're either like a not even a hoe because like Ariel isn't a hoe and things like that. But like the idea is you're supposed to be like an attractive girl, like basically like a somebody that people are like, oh, that's a princess and things like that. That's if you're a girl. Either that or like if you're a boy, usually it's like you're either a hothead or like you're a racist a lot of the time. They love casting redheads as like racist characters, I've noticed. Either that or like you're like a dweeb, you know, you're cowardly, you're like just whatever, right? And it's like, okay, so they want to make the coward a black character. You know what? That's fine by me. Go right ahead, you know. But it is like stupid, the idea behind it, the whole thing behind it, where it's like, yeah, there's got to be something. I must have dropped it somewhere. Can I spawn the platinum chip? I wonder if I can spawn the platinum chip, because if I go back to the Lucky 38 and it's not there, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to spawn the platinum chip, and I'm going to throw it right in there, because, like, I have no clue what the issue is. It's been so long since I've even bothered to upgrade House's Securitrons that it's like, whatever, you know? Recast Ginger as Ninja, and all of a sudden he's cooler, funny, and suave. Yeah, exactly. It's like they recast Ron Weasley as a black dude, and all of a sudden he's the hero. You know, he's the hero. They're looking at Harry Potter like, oh yeah, the boy who lived, yeah, whatever. What about Ron? What about Ron? How's Ron doing? What's Ron up to? You know, that's the way that they play it. This is so weird, you know. It's just really weird the way that it like, I can't find the platinum chip in here, and I can't do anything with that. It's really annoying. First off. Alright, there we go. See, like, Fallout New Vegas doesn't let you break the game, so it's like, there's no way I could have sold it to somebody in that way. But then again, maybe I could have, I don't know. Ron gets a hot waifu at the end. Yeah, I don't know if Emma Watson is exactly hot. You know, she was pretty cute at one point, but, you know, then she got, like, I don't know, something happened to her. I don't know what it was, but something happened to her, dude. You know? Player, you see, the stupid fucking YouTube thing, they're not even gonna bother fixing it, are they? So I'm gonna have to sit here and look in my own shit. Player.aditem11678E1. I'll go ahead and I'll check this. That way I don't have to spawn a second platinum chip. She hit the wall. Yeah, and she hit the wall, I feel, early. I feel like she hit the wall early. You know? What was this 1 point, Scott? What are you talking about?
Where to, partner?
Alright. LMNOPQR. Okay, so that is a no. I don't know where else it could be other than here. You know, this is the only place that I really do any of that stupid shit. Alright, P. No. Embalming fluid. That might be useful. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Where the hell is the platinum chip? Alright, whatever. In that case, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna fucking oh, add item. Add item. Add item is what it was. 1164 FB1. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna try it again. I'm trying to Google your issue and getting no results. I hope so. Scott could make a lot of money playing the racist in Darman YouTube videos. Dude, I would. I'd play the racist in Darman YouTube videos. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. Get my ass down there. About to go scoop some mighty spices. Casino. Yeah, but like,
Casino floor.
I was talking about it a little bit earlier. You know, I feel it's annoying me that I'm not able to go from start to finish with what I'm talking about. But basically, like, being a ginger, I'm not trying to make it another one. You fucking idiots. I kill your whole thing, and you guys think you're gonna come at me? Recruits? Yeah, I remember when I was 19 years old, thought I was hot shit. You fucking idiots. Now look at you. What did that get you? Trying to be heroes. Anyway, I'm not trying to make it into some woe is me thing where like, oh, poor gingers and things like that, you know, but like gingers do get made fun of by even other white people for the way that they look and things like that. And because of that, it's real easy for people when they're trying to blackwash characters to just pick the ginger character because they're doing the least, they're doing what is considered to be the least amount of damage to the or causing the least amount of offense to the viewer base and things like that, you know? Because, like, who's gonna stick up for us? Nobody, you know? We're gonna be like, hey, that's fucking stupid. And people are gonna be like, ha, fucking ginger, And it's like, alright, whatever, who cares? You know, it's like I said, I'm not exactly upset that pussy-ass Ron Weasley is the one who gets blackwashed, right? I don't care. But also, it is, like, really stupid, and it really shows you just how they view us. You know, not that we're, like, that much different from other people, specifically other white people, but it's just the way that they view us, and it can be annoying at times, you know, and again, it's one of those things where it's like, what am I gonna do, start a revolution, you know? Copper Cab does that as a joke. That is a joke. He is a troll. He is having fun playing around. If he was to seriously try and make that into a real live thing, it would be the most crazy fucking shit you have ever seen. It would be the dumbest shit you have ever seen. You know, and you would be like, wow, holy shit. You know? And it's not like the world's worst thing, but it is a little bit frustrating at times because it's like, you know, here's something that I don't talk about because I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable. It's really stupid when people come in here like, oh, hey, pussy, haha, like they throw those kinds of insults out, and it's not an insult. Like, talking like you were in the Marines. This is something Sam talks about a lot. Like, even if we're pals, like I would never go to Sam and be like, what's up, bitch? Haha, we're buds. Known each other for a couple years now. Feeling comfortable with you. What's up, pussy? I would never do that. Because, like, that'd be stupid as hell. That would be annoying, and I would feel dumb doing that, right? The ginger jokes that are like, you're a ginger, haha. Hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm just kidding around. Haha, man. We're just having fun. We have fun. We're fun. Those are annoying and stupid. They're, like, really annoying and dumb. And I let people do it without saying a word because it's like, hey, whatever. It costs $0 to be a nice person, you know? But, like, that's the type of shit that will happen if you sit here like, yo, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool that my shit is the stuff being attacked over and above everyone and everything else even, you know? Like, we are the whitest of the white. You know, I'm sitting here saying like, oh, these fucking jokes are dumb, and I'm kind of making one myself, right? But like, gingers are like the whitest of the white, and then that's also kind of the double whammy of it is like, hey, let's take the whitest guy in the cast and let's replace him, right? It's almost like one of those weird little things, like how they say Hitler had one testicle as like a pejorative, and it's like, if you're like, well, actually, no, he didn't. They're like, what are you sticking up for Hitler? Right? It's almost on that same tier. And it's hard to explain because it's not like I think about this all the time, but there is a certain thing that goes off in my head when I see that shit. And I'm like, oh, they're trying to fuck with me. They're coming after me. They're trying to come at me right now is what they're doing, you know? It's like I'm sitting here referencing Sam every 3 minutes, but that's another thing that I've heard Sam mention in some of his shit is like, look, just because some redneck doesn't have the ability to like articulate how he's being fucked with, it doesn't mean he doesn't know that he's being fucked with, you know? And I think one of the things that he was trying to imply, maybe I'm wrong about this, but one of the things he was trying to imply is when you see these redheads like, don't you take down my statue, go back to your country if you don't like it, right? When you hear that, when you see that, it's not that they're even necessarily trying to be awful people. It's that they just lack the ability to articulate the way that they're being fucked with. And because of that, they come off as very crass and very heavy-handed and very broad, right? That tends to be kind of the reality of that stuff. And I feel like this is a similar situation where it's like I have a hard time explaining it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Securitron Operations Console. You know what? I'm having a hard time with this, so I'm going to go ahead. Because we got to get this stuff done. Or maybe there was some other aspect of it. You see, it's... The store is permanently jammed, cutting off access to other sections of the vault. I guarantee you I'm going to find some shit that's going to be, like, ridiculously simple. You know? The house always wins, too. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I'm literally on Reddit right now, like, oh, alright, cool, yeah. Yeah, nobody even helped this person out on Reddit. I'm literally sitting here like a hack, like, oh fuck, it's been years since I've done this. I did House once in, like, 2014, and then after that I was like, I'm never doing House again. This was one of the most annoying ones, you know? One of the most annoying ones. Hold on. Ginger Baker is probably my favorite Ginger, but John Bonham was a way better drummer. I don't know who Ginger Baker is. Bethesda moment, basically. Like I don't know what the deal is. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, it's like... I'm wondering if there's a bug, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to head back up there and see. Either that, or if this doesn't work, we might not be doing House. We might not be doing House anymore. You know? Scott, the moment I laid eyes on you, Nick, and Sam, I knew I would find employment. Guess who's selling cars now? My coworkers are great. We banter each other like construction dudes. That's pretty great, man. That's pretty great. I'm happy you,
Go upload the data on the platinum chip to the facility's primary.
Go fuck yourself. Alright. I'm literally, like, I apologize, guys, but I really want to make sure that I get this done, right? And the thing is, like, once the Securitrons are upgraded, head back to Lucky 38. This is the House Always Wins too, right? Yes. Upgrade Mr. House's secret Securitron army. Fucking... Of course, it assumes that I haven't killed Caesar yet. I already killed Caesar. I murked that dude. Yeah, like, hold on. If the House Always Wins one quest is still active alongside this one, caused by Benny being allowed to escape the tops during the former quest, the entire House quest line can become stuck. If one gives Mr. House the platinum chip, retreat from the fort, and upgrades the strip Securitrons to complete part 1 before activating the Securitron army to complete this quest, Mr. House will not return the platinum chip item following the demonstration at the end of part 1, despite what his dialogue suggests. So, yes, I never had the platinum chip in the first place. While part 1 will be completed, this prevents the player from upgrading the army to complete this quest, retrieving the chip from Benny at the tops, and returning to Mr. House to complete part 1 before this quest begins will not cause this issue, and the platinum chip item will be returned to will be returned as intended. PC players can fix this issue by adding another platinum chip to their inventory using the console command, and then basically what Zach said to me before. I'm going to go ahead because it seems like this was a bug. It's not even that I'm an idiot. It's that this was a bug, in which case I'm going to have to do wildcard. I'm going to have to say fuck Mr. House. And if that's the case, we're just going to go straight up to Mr. House and murk him the first chance I get. Yes, platinum chip. I have one here. But we'll go ahead and we'll see if I can add the other one as well. I just want to be absolutely sure here. 6-4 FB space 1. Alright. See, because sometimes these things are, like sometimes you can add different versions of it, right? You can add different versions of something where it's like, one of them's basically just a placeholder, you know? As the only Jew here, I don't mind. An office job where your coworkers aren't lame-ass NPCs is the best of both worlds. Yeah. Me, I'm not the most social guy, I'll be honest with you. Here we go, okay. I'm not the most social guy. I prefer a job where I can just kind of, like, go about my business, you know? And that is one of the good things about the job I have now, even though it can be, like, really fucked up a lot. In fact, all the time. But, you know, so, like, I don't know... I could probably sell cars if it came down to it, but the thing is, I'd have to be, like, really autistic about it. Because me, I feel bad if I'm trying to, like... I feel bad if I know that I'm trying to get something by somebody. And unfortunately, you have to kind of play that way. Like, I used to work a sales position at a fitness center. And the way it worked was there was, I think, 3 plans. One of them was a month-to-month, right? And the way it worked was you pay... let's say $20 a month, but then you also had to pay a $35 fee, and that's how you were able to cancel, right? You were able to cancel at any time if you paid that $35 fee and then also paid $20 a month on top of that. There was one where it was like you get to use the gym, and that was, I want to say, like $15 or $10 or something like that. And you were locked in for a year. And then there was another one where you could get to use the gym and the pool, and that was a little bit more expensive, and I think that was like, let's say $15. And you were locked in for a year. I would never sit here, like if you wanted to make money, the best thing to do would be to sign people up to, you know, year contracts, because even though it's less money overall, it's guaranteed money that's going to be coming in, and then you're also going to get a cut of that. You know, you get a cut of whatever you sell, you know, whatever you make in sales. And me, like, I didn't have it in me to be like, oh, hey, you know, you pay less money overall if you do the yearly, and then not, like, really absolutely positively drive it home that, like, yo, you cannot opt out of this. Once you do this, you're on for a year. When you come 3 times in the beginning and then you forget you even have this shit until 8 months from now, and then you try and cancel it, I'm going to have to tell you, sorry, you signed up for the year and you're going to be paying for the whole fucking year. You know? I didn't have the heart I didn't have the heart to not do that. I didn't have the heart to just be like, oh yeah, you know, it's less money overall, and then just leave it at that. You know? Because that's the way that a lot of sales works sometimes, is like, you know, there's little points where a truly, like, 1,000% honest person is going to be like, hey, like, you know, and it's not even that you're necessarily dishonest. It's and that's the thing, right? It's not that you're lying to somebody. You're just not, like, really highlighting. You're not putting in bold, underlined, highlighted the fact that they're locked in for the year, right? It would be extremely hard for me to, like, to not like really do that, you know, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I think I could do car sales. I'd just be really autistic about it, you know. But overall, I prefer a job where I can just be left alone to do what I gotta do, and then everybody, like, shuts up. But anyway. Then I forget, is this... Oh, yes, okay. Alright, boys. Let's get our asses the hell out of here, huh? I forget if there's more Securitrons that pop out. Then again, if there are, I'm just gonna cut through them like butter anyway. I just don't want to work. I just don't want to be work and rich. Yeah, I don't want to work either. Fuck that. I'm currently trying to see what I can do to make my living situation so affordable that I won't have to work as much, you know? Because that's the thing personally that makes me afraid about the idea of going into martial arts. Because when it comes down to it, let's say, you know, that thing's bugging me. That noise. The thing that makes me nervous about going into martial arts as an entrepreneur is the fact that a lot of people don't think of martial arts as, like, necessary. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, at the end of the day, you can survive without them, right? Obviously. But a lot of adults view martial arts as something that you have a kid do. And it's like, yeah, well, your kid's going to be able to kick the shit out of you when he's, like, 15. You want to be the guy whose kid can beat the shit out of him? Is that what you want? Really? Good fucking luck, man. This ain't Taekwondo. This ain't dumbass karate. We're teaching kids how to murder people if it comes down to it. All right? Fucking that's what jiu-jitsu is. That's what Muay Thai is. But that aside, right? Like if you're sitting here and times get tough and you pay for food, housing, car, insurance for the car and yourself, and martial arts, well, what's the first thing you're going to cut? It's going to be martial arts. It is what it is. I can't even be mad about that, right? So it's a situation where it's like, fuck, like, what if I open a martial arts studio and then the economy tanks the next day and I'm sitting here with a $3,000 a month mortgage because I'm an idiot. You know, I'm an idiot, and I bought a 20-bedroom house. I don't know, 20 bedrooms for $3,000 a month. That'd be a steal. But you get what I'm saying, right? That would be insane on my part. So, like, I'm currently trying to do my best to make myself as small as possible. That way, I'm able to survive off of owning a martial arts gym. And the thing is, I'll be honest with you, I don't think owning a martial arts gym is as hard as a lot of people make it out to be. There's a lot of people out there who, like, I see their gyms and they're not doing that well, and it's like, well, it's because you don't teach your own classes and you don't wash your mats and you don't do a lot of the things that you should be doing. That's kind of the issue with martial arts, is that a lot of people, they get good at it, and because of that they think they can just own a gym, and it's like, being good at martial arts and owning a business are two different things. If you're not a good business owner, you're not going to be able to run a martial arts school no matter how good of a martial artist you are, you know? And that's one of the big things that I've been trying to do with my gym is, like, learn, like, the ins and outs of how things work and what a good business practice for the martial arts sector, I guess you could, if you wanted to call it that, would be, as opposed to a bad one. And what I'm noticing is a lot of these guys who they open gyms and then, like, 2 to 3 years later they close them down, it's usually because they're just, like, shitty. They're just shitty at running a business. They were not businessmen, you know? That happened with my wrestling coach from high school. The dude, I talk about this guy every now and again. He was an Olympic alternate. He wrestled. He wrestled, you know, he was an Olympic alternate. Ohio State University wrestler. He was just accolades on accolades for this guy. He was just one of those dudes, one of those fucking insanely good grapplers. Just had the mindset of, like, a winner, right? So you would think when he opened up his own gym, the place would be fucking popping, and for a little bit it was, but eventually everybody kind of fell off, and it's because the place was just not that good. I even went there for a class or two just to get some training in at a place that was close by, and it was, like, pretty fucked up because they had this one dude switching between classes. They had 2 classes running simultaneously, and they had this one dude give us a fucking, like, he had us do some shit on the heavy bag. It was like jab, cross, hook, and then low kick. And then the dude fucked off to the other class and did not come back at all. And it got so bad that even though I paid to take this class, I was just dropping in for the day. I was like, nah, man. And I started having the other 2 or 3 people who were in the class with me do their own shit. I was like, hey, jab, cross, hook, low kick, you're looking pretty good. Why don't you try jab, cross, low kick now, right? Like, I basically took over the class, and it's like, that was a bad business, like, that was a bad environment to be in, and that's why the place was not doing as well as it probably could have at one point or another, and now the place is closed down. I think there was more to it than that, but I'm not going to get into rumors that I've heard, but, like, it's just an example, right? And I could talk about a bunch of other examples that I've seen, you know, and it's just crazy. And it's like these people who are like, yeah, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom. Sorry. Yeah, I don't bother teaching the classes when nobody else is around to teach them. Sorry. When these dudes who are like that, I talk to them like, hey, so like, you know, how's running the gym? They're like, it's hard. It's fucking hard, kid. Dude, it's hard, dude. Fucking running a gym is fucking hard, dude. It's crazy, man. You know? It's fucking crazy. Drake Bell son or a Jeanette McCurdy daughter? I'd rather have a Jeanette McCurdy daughter because to my understanding, she's like pretty normal considering the way that like child actors tend to grow up and be. You know? I'd probably prefer a Jeanette McCurdy daughter unless there's something I didn't know about her. You know, I'd be a millionaire if I owned a business day 30. Oh man, ain't nothing easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying that running a gym is probably not as hard as a lot of these people make it out to be. You know, I know there's challenges and things like that. You know, one of the challenges is going to be getting people to stick around because me personally, I'm not the most charismatic guy. When I'm in a gym setting, I'm extremely charismatic though. It's just that you know, one thing that I ran into when I first started coaching, I was like 21, 22. And, you know, you have these people who, like, you grew up with them, you know, and they don't view you as an equal. One of the things you realize is that your friends don't view you as an equal sometimes. And you don't realize it because you view them as an equal, but they don't view you as an equal, right? And what I mean by that is I went to the gym with this one kid. I got him into coaching. I got him into training with me, right? He trained a little bit, throughout his life, and he wasn't bad, but I got him to train with me, right? And eventually there was a time where we were in between coaches, and I had to take over the Muay Thai class, and he stopped showing up, and he was like, yeah, I just don't feel, it feels weird learning from you, dude. And it's like, why? Fucking why? I'm better than you. I know more than you. And it's because he didn't view us here. He always viewed himself here and me here, you know. So me coaching him, he's like, oh, why am I listening to this guy? Because he's talking at me from this angle instead of that angle, right? Or even this angle, if you get what I'm saying. Another thing is, like, adults who, like, you could fucking twist them into a pretzel. You could leave a hole on the side of their head. You'd leave a fucking dent on the side of their head if it came down to it. But, like, because you're 20 years younger than them, they have this thing about wanting to learn from you. You know, that's one of the challenges that I uniquely faced as someone who started coaching at such a young age, you know. And I mean, that's gotten better as time has gone on, but you still have this weird situation where you have some old fuck, you know, who can't throw a punch straight. His punches are that's how he throws his punches every time, but he thinks he doesn't have to listen to you, you know? Those guys are annoying. And it's going to be annoying having to deal with people who have their own egos and they think they know things and they think they can talk about things and stuff like that when they can't. I deal with that on Twitter all the time, and that's why I try to limit the amount of this cocktail lounge was like the most pointless thing. I don't know why they included this. I forgot that this was even a thing. It'd be nice if there was some kind of functionality to this other than just finding some bobby pins and pre-war money. But anyway, you know, and then like being able to look out, but you can't even see anything because you know, they didn't bother to do anything good with it. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the frustrating things about being like a martial arts dude, especially a young one, is like you get these really annoying people. These really annoying people is what you get, and they think that they can tell you anybody. You know, they think they can tell you anything. I like started reading something else, and then I said it. It's annoying though. It's really fucking annoying. You know. I gotta be careful what I do on Twitter because I got deboosted from Twitter because I did so much arguing with people over like shit that it was stupid. It's like I said, like there's no reason to argue with people about fighting on the internet. That's like the dumbest thing, you know. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Penthouse. I wish Sullivan could teach me to box. That would be awesome. Yeah, man, it would be nice. Sam's kick really fucked up his brain. What, really fucked up whose brain? Oh yeah, duh.
The foundation is laid. My Securitron
Scott is a great trainer. I've seen him do a class for 10 autistic adults. Yeah, it was really tough. It was tough hurting the cats, but I got it done. Thank you, Neon.
To attack Hoover Dam.
Alright,
outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base,
oh yeah,
an
the
unusual
boomers.
tribe known as the Boomers.
I think I might
They
just
are,
kill the
shall we
boomers.
say, aggressively reclusive.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just kill the boomers if I can, because I just want to get through this. Plus, I never kill the boomers. I want to see what happens when you kill the boomers.
If not, then I want to make sure that the boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
Did I get the snow globe in the cocktail lounge? Oh no, I didn't. I'm gonna have to check that out. Poor John. Yeah, poor John. Open mat every day at Scott's gym, dude. I'd love to run an open mat. You know, that's one thing I'd love to do. Fucking like a legit open mat though. You know, not one that I I had somebody once, right? There was a point where I was training in at this other gym, and there was this guy there who like he owned the gym, and he would start up new classes, teach them for like 2 weeks, and just try and pawn them off on other people and shit like that. And like again, this is the shit that I'm talking about. That's specifically why I mentioned like not teaching the classes you need to be teaching and shit like that. You know. Like, that's the type of shit that happens, and then people wonder why there's such a high turnover rate and stuff like that. And it's just dumb. People are dumb, you know. People are mad stupid.
Use extreme caution when approaching. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe
if you kill him, you got no air support. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Maybe, it's well, actually, no. I think the boomers are a pretty quick one to do. I'm pretty sure they're a quick one to do. I just gotta, yeah, we'll see what I can get done. We'll see what I can get done. Yeah, I just want to make sure that next week is the finale. That's kind of the issue that I have. That's why I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I also might have to do it on Saturday. I'm just realizing it, but Saturday might not work for me either because, you know, I might have something to do that day, either Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna probably have to go somewhere to do something with some people. Yeah, I don't know. Scott, you should do a fan-based talent show. I don't know. I don't know what I could do specifically. You know, or not what I could do, but like I don't know how that's gonna work. Gonna have people. It devolves into like a middle school talent show. Like half the people are just singing, you know, "God Bless America," the Star Spangled Banner, and shit like that. Those fucking dickheads didn't even follow me. They didn't even follow me. I'm alone. Dag nabbit. The Greg stream was cool. Yeah, that would be it would be cool to get Greg on here. I could grill him about stuff too. He grilled me, I'll grill him. Something equals Fish Tank 2.5. No, it's not Fish Tank 2.5. No. I mean, I think I can tell you. Basically, I was going to end up on a Hong Kong 2 at some point. And I think next week, I forget. I got to double check. I think next week was when we were going to do that. If not, we're going to have to redo it. You know, not redo it, but we're going to have to, you know, iron out a time. They were in the Midwest doing the Midwest tour, so that's why we couldn't do it this weekend. But yeah, next weekend potentially I will be recording Hong Kong 2 with Ben and Chris.
You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer Terrace.
All right, you dickhead. All right, bitch. When I get back, you're gonna pay me. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I caught it a little bit. Oh, I caught it again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and, hit that doctor's bag. I guess a stim pack, too. I don't know. I don't think I actually needed the stim pack. What is Hong Kong 2, Chad? It's the podcast that Chris Lynch and Ben Taylor run. You know, the couple of the dudes from MDE.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Who's in charge?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I like how you can see the rocket in there. That's pretty interesting to me.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Just that.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Yeah.
Welcome, child.
Welcome,
Took
child.
your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Yeah,
I've
I
been
fucking
waiting
walked
a
here.
good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Why 5 years specifically?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to be.
I don't have patience for long-term stuff, long-form stuff like HK2 or PGL, but it's cool if they put that out. Yeah, I'm excited to. You know, I mean, we're all busy, so like, if it doesn't happen next weekend, we'll go ahead and we'll get it all figured out.
You have to keep in mind that
All
you
right.
picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Yeah.
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will.
What thing? What
If
the
you
fuck?
can't keep that thing under control, I will.
What are you talking about? There's nobody here other than me. Anyway, Scott, a professional, told me I'm an attention seeker, so a sales job is perfecto for anyone like me. Yeah, I mean, you might as well, you know? You could be like Saul Goodman. I'm actually watching Better Call Saul right now. They took it off Netflix for a minute, and it like made me mad because we were like halfway through it, and they put it back on. Are you gonna make a burger or what, huh? I would assume you meant make a burger. I don't know. That heart thing is being annoying, you know?
Hey.
All right, Jackie boy.
So you're the outsider.
Recover a
Did
lady.
I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I mean, I should really be going.
Learn to sail the seas. Learn to sail the seas, senpai. Yeah, that might be nice being a sailor.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah, I can get the
If that's
rebreather as
so,
well.
How about you look into...
Alright, Alright, so I gotta hold up. So help the boomers around Nellis.
Hey there. Back for more?
Yeah, dickhead.
That must be nice. Sharing your...
I'm just skipping through a lot of this shit. Alright. I heard it gets better at the end, at least that's what my friend said. You talking about Better Call Saul? I mean, I enjoy Better Call Saul right now. I don't like it as much as hold on. Yep, there we go. I don't like it as much as I liked Breaking Bad, but it is a good movie. A good show, you know? It's fun to see what's going to happen next, you know? It's a spin-off that they made specifically for fan service. There's no way in hell that it wasn't, yeah, you know, they knew what they were doing when they made that.
You
but,
should go
you
talk
know.
to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact.
Yeah.
I watch all sorts of things with my nice looking Really? I'd love to.
I should just tell her. Nah. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, wait a second. I have to, there's a couple of things that I should do. Might as well go to Helios 1. Episode 1 and 2 were okay, but 3 was directed by Jay Nolan and was great. 4 was entertaining too. Nice. I still think Breaking Bad is the best TV show ever. It's barely better than The Sopranos. I've never seen The Sopranos. I think that's probably a movie that I keep calling them movies. That's probably a oh no, wait, no. That's probably a TV show that I should also get a move on with. I should definitely check that out pretty soon. You know, it's just I'm not very trusting when it comes to recommendations for TV shows and movies and things like that. And I guard my time like it's gold, like I'm a dragon sitting atop a gold pile. You know, so it's tough for me to, when somebody's like, hey, you should totally check this out, be like, oh yes, I will for sure, you know? You know, I don't want to feel like I wasted my time with something that I'm not a fan of. Man's Massachusetts hasn't seen The Sopranos. I mean, The Sopranos takes place in New Jersey, doesn't it? Alright, yeah. Let's go. There's quite a few of these things around. I thought there was only like 3 or 4. Not that it's like a big deal. Cowboy Bebop it up. That's one I haven't seen either. I've seen... The only anime I've ever given a shit about is Yu Yu Hakusho. And I'm actually watching that right now. Everything else I just don't care for. Maybe Cowboy Bebop is really good. You know, it's like that's the one anime everybody tells me to watch every single time. Maybe I'll check it out someday, but it's not like I'm not chomping at the bit to like, hunt it down or anything like that. If I find it one day, I find it, and I'm sure it's probably on Hulu or something like that, That's probably what's going down. Oh, okay, whoops. There we go. So I got one more, I believe. Might as well kill two birds with one stone here instead of going back to, talk to Pearl. Might as well repair the shit down there. All right, we're good. Nellis Array. Scott, if you don't check it out, you'll not go to heaven. Ah, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll burn with the fuck, I forget what that saying is. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to hell then. Breaking Bad has 0 quotables besides breakfast and minerals Marie. I don't even remember that. I am the one who knocks. Alright. Jeez. I just want to get to the Brotherhood so I can get power armor training. That'd be the best in my opinion. Alright. Oh, I didn't even need... I could have repaired it without the spare parts. I didn't even know that. I forgot that I could have done that. My repair skill is just high enough, but I might as well repair it with the parts that I got, Best scenes were Schrader's death and the pizza house. Yeah, Schrader's death was pretty cool. I don't know why that popped into my head. The other day. Like a couple days ago, that popped into my head just randomly. I was like, oh man, that was a pretty badass way to go out. He could have easily been like, no, don't kill me, but he was like, nah, fuck that. This guy's gonna kill me anyway. Alright.
Hello, outsider. Need something? Well,
There
how
we go.
about that? Turns out you aren't...
Yeah, whatever you say, dickhead. Don't get blown up. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if I can talk to Pearl. I don't think, yes, it's over here, I believe, anyway. I don't know. Oh, no, never mind. Did you watch the recent Fallout series? Yeah, I've watched a couple of the episodes. It's something I watch like when I have a spare minute. My wife and we like to watch stuff together, and she's not really interested in the Fallout series, so I watch it when I'm alone. I watch it when she's on her dates. Pearl.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Doing all right.
She's... Do not make me regret this decision outside.
All right. Oh, I got it. This is like a glorified fetch quest. Here, it's like it's not even a fetch quest. It's like a he said she said quest. If anything, I'm just running from person to person, and this is why I wanted to kill the boomers. Is because even though they are very useful in the final battle, you're sitting here like just like, all right, you're gonna go talk to Jack. and then Jack is gonna tell you to go talk to Pearl, and then you're gonna go talk to the girl, and then back to Pearl. And it's like, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, man. The problem I have with Breaking Bad is he became a bad guy because he was good at it. Tony was born into and traumatized and molded by it. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, he didn't become a bad guy overnight just because he was good at it. You know, he became a bad guy because he kept being pushed in. He wasn't pushed into it directly, but he had zero respect. Nobody believed there was anything special about him. He never had anything that he was able to, like, he had no agency. You know, it was Skylar, his bitch wife, and, like, his son also took him for granted as well. Etc., etc. And people were like even his cancer diagnosis, like, everybody made it about themselves instead of him. And it was just like, you fucking bitch, I'll kill you. Next one's coming for you. Anyway. Yeah, like I understand what made him that way, right? I get it. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm like, oh, well, you need to have a very high IQ to understand the intricacies of Breaking Bad, right? Wubba lubba dub dub, right? I'm not trying to do that shit on you. It's just like, I understand it. I think a lot of men feel that way or have felt that way. And that's why, even though Walt is not someone who I would say is like 1,000% sympathetic, he's at least understandable. You understand him a little bit, right? You know, so it is what it is.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
You're looking at him, buddy. Alright. You see, like, you help these guys out, and then you gotta help them get the lady in the water, and it's like, fucking, like, what the hell? Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wait outside the museum, and I'm gonna listen to the kid talk about the boomers. Even Walt tried to justify his crimes by doing it for someone besides himself. In the end, it was the only thing he ever liked doing. Oh, yeah, like, nah, he wasn't doing... It's very clear he wasn't doing it for anybody else, you know? He was just using one of the runoff features of it, which, of course, was insane amounts of money. To turn around and be like, well, you see, actually, I'm doing it because what if I die? And it's like, well, there was a point where his cancer went into remission anyway, you know? So it's like, whatever, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. You know? He couldn't say that he was doing it for his son or, you know, Skylar or anything like that. That's not... There's no way in hell, you know? Maybe in the beginning, he was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just do it for the money to leave behind. But then he was like, yeah, but this is also fun. I'll just keep doing this. But it's only for the money. But it's only for the money. That's what it is, you know? Workshop. Loyal's house. The Booma Museum.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl.
Yeah. Bitch ass. Anti-heroes are becoming a plague nowadays because nobody knows how to write good characters anymore. I agree. Dude Poot.
But the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything. Not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. They were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades. Burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
43.6.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any...
It's funny because I'm just realizing this now. The angle that it's painted at almost looks like Fallout 2. Fallout 1 and 2.
Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways, Nellis has revealed many secrets taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Oh.
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open
Just
skies and armored
all the-
safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, anti-heroes can be very good, but, like, I do think that it's become a bit of a plague, like I think Doot Poot said. It's like everybody wants to be deep, everybody wants to be a deep writer, and because of that, they're trying to make, like, sympathetic bad guys and then, like, asshole heroes, you know? And I think it plays into the nihilism of the modern day where, like, you know, the hero is actually not that good of a guy. He's a piece of shit. He's like an alcoholic who, you know, he kills people, but he tries to kill the right people to kill, but also sometimes he does some fucked up shit, you know? It's like I said, it's the inverse of that. I want to destroy the world, but it's because I had a rough childhood thing. I think that a lot of the time, too, you know, anti-heroes are a little bit more realistic as well, you know, because, like, nobody's perfect, and a lot of the times people will have good intentions, but they'll do bad things, you know, for those good intentions. You know, and in addition to that, when you're doing a good thing, like, sometimes you have to kind of bend the rules a little bit, you know? That's one thing I learned over the years of, like, trying to do the right thing is, like, hey, like, if I do the right thing and I'm 1,000% honest all the time, like, yeah, sure, that's a good thing, but also I won't get what I want and need, you know. And then in addition to that, somebody who's willing to play dirty will go further than I was willing to go, and they'll get what they wanted, right? They'll do something bad to somebody else and things like that. A good example is a fight at school. Like, if I was going to school and I got into a fight trying to defend somebody who was being bullied, I'd get in deep shit for that. Like, it's against the rules to fight. Even though I was protecting somebody who could not protect themselves, I'd get into deep shit for that. So it's like, what am I going to do? Not get into the fight? No, I'm going to get into the fight, and, you know, it's whatever, right? That's real. That's how things go, right? Or, you know, there was, watching Better Call Saul yesterday, there was an example of, like, a girl who she was, like, very good. She was going for a scholarship to get into a university for, like, a law degree and things like that. But, like, she got suspended once for something, and because of that, she didn't get the scholarship. And Saul runs out. You know, he's Jimmy McGill still at this point. You know, he runs out, and he talks to this girl, and he's like, look, like, you made one mistake that's going to follow you around for your entire life. Like, people will pat you on the head, but they're never going to allow you into their little fucking club. They'll act like they accept you, but they don't. Like, that's just the reality of it. So the truth is, like, if she could do anything she could to hide that fact that she got in trouble for whatever it was, right? I don't even remember what it was she got in trouble for. If she could have that expunged through, like, hiring a lawyer to pressure the school into doing that, she should do it. If she could just not tell people about it, and there's no way for them to, like, know that it happened, she should do that, because why shouldn't she, right? That's kind of the anti-hero mindset of, like, okay, like, you know, fucking, I'm gonna do the right thing, but I might not do it for the best reason, or I might not do the best thing. I might not have the best, I might not have above board tactics at my disposal right now. That's more realistic to the way that people are, you know? I've lied about stuff in my life, you know? There was a time I was working at a convenience store, and a customer was being an asshole. I was like 19 years old. This happened like 10 years ago, and I told him to get out. I didn't even, like, call him an asshole back or anything like that. I was just like, dude, get out. But he called and complained to my boss, and my boss was like, oh, hey, like, what the hell? And he suspended me. And when I came back, I was like, yo, like, you gonna let me back into work? And he's like, I don't know. This isn't the first time you've done something. You remember about 6 months ago at Christmas time, I told you to do this and you got upset about it? And I was like, I literally was like, what are you talking about? Huh? I don't remember that. What? No, that didn't happen. And honestly, man, I think it's kind of convenient that you're bringing that up now. Huh, interesting. I knew what happened. I knew exactly what he was referring to. I knew all about it. Right? But why would I have fucking, like, admitted to that in the moment? Fucking, he wanted to fire me. He wanted to get rid of me. And the only person who would have been hurt if I was 1,000% honest in that situation would have been me. That's it. Why would I allow myself to get hurt like that? Why would I allow myself to be out of a job for something that's not a big deal? If it was that big of a deal, he would have said something about it 6 months ago. But instead, he's pulling that like weirdo bullshit and like pulling shit out of his back pocket that he's been saving. You know, why am I gonna be honest in that situation and allow him to get away with fucking me over? No, of course not, right? But like that's kind of like the whole anti-hero thing is like it's more realistic to the way that people are. And you know, yeah, it's stupid when you have like a Hancock type character where it's like the dude's a drunk and shit like that, you know? It's stupid, but like whatever, you know, yeah, you know, there is a place for it. It's just that people are so vacuous in the way that they do things and the way that they go about things, you know? There's just nothing behind them, so they're like, what's the trend? Anti-heroes? All right, we're writing another anti-hero. He wants to be a good guy, but he's an alcoholic. He wants to be a good guy, but he's got anger issues, you know, some shit like that. Anyway.
So you know about the vault?
This is an easy way to get... Damn.
And at Nellis,
oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
Gaslighting your boss is the greatest shit ever. Yeah. I wouldn't do that nowadays, of course. You know, I was a young 19-year-old idiot back then. That's what I was. Anyway.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit. That's right. Our Geiger
This is just the
counter
easiest way to
indicates
get that.
The base was radioactive, but not dangerously so. Enough time has passed. Anything else you want to know?
My apprentice got pressed. He put his foot down, stood his ground, and chinned a dude. I was so proud. Yeah, I'm sure seeing your apprentice lay a dude out was nice as hell. I'm sure that was a proud father moment.
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
There we go.
I'll be sure to... And once we restore... That's beautiful. Anything else? Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him.
I just got this kid to admit.
Maybe I should act out the battles. Or learn how to throw my voice.
Alright. We outie. Good. Once I do the last bit, I should be able to get the thing. We'll go ahead and we'll hit the we'll finish the Boomer quest line, and then we'll go back to house and we'll see where that leaves us. But next week, you know, if I can get around to it next week, which I should be able to, but if I can get around to it next week, I'll go ahead and I'll finish the Brotherhood of Steel, and then I think after the Brotherhood of Steel, I should be all right
How's your boomer
to you know, to finish the whole thing.
I was hoping...
Alright. Where's McClafferty? There we go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thanks.
Being said.
Alright.
Have you spoken with McClafferty
Yeah,
yet?
you stupid bitch. Get your ass over
That's-
there. Had an older foreman bitch me out in front of my crew when I was newly licensed, and I had to go toe-to-toe with them. It's important to show the younger guys to not take any shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like jobs with people, cause like that's especially like a blue collar thing. Like white collar jobs, they have this thing about them where like there's a lot of dickheads and stuff like that. Nah, I gotta wait for this stupid idiot to get here. White collar jobs, they have their own bullshit that's really annoying, but like blue collar jobs, like you get a lot of confrontational dickheads who like they think they can punk you, and it's like, fuck off. Oh, excuse me, you know? There's always some asshole who thinks he's gonna make you his bitch for like no reason other than he just wants to, you know? He just thinks he can, and it's like, nah, you know? Always in a bad mood for no reason. Alright, hopefully we're good. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to, what's his face? Oh geez, there's so many boomers in here that it's like I'm fucked up. Meet Janet back at Nellis. Whoa. Hey, actually no. There's nothing wrong with opening that up, so I can. Damn. There we go. Alright, so where the hell... It asked me to go in here.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
I want to know what the hell that is. Like, what was that they just said? Why did they say that? Whoosh. Alright,
Hello. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
alright. I should be good by now. Yep, there we go. Good. We're gonna go to Pearl. We're gonna raise the lady in the water, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Mr. House to see what the next quest line is gonna be. I'm hoping it's I'm pretty sure I already killed the boomers. Yeah, not the boomers. The Omertas. The Omertas. I killed the Omertas already, which is nice because I think that was a quest line he actually does give you.
You have done well to...
Yeah.
I believe...
You gotta go to her, then you gotta run back to Loyal, right? Like this is a fun game to play when you're chilling, and like don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with it. If I wasn't having fun with it, I'd be like, guys, we're not doing Fallout anymore. But I'm sitting here on these streams with you guys trying to make sure that like I'm being entertaining and stuff like that, and then it's like I'm just running between hangars at Nellis Air Force Base.
Pearl sent word saying...
Yeah, I already knew about it, you idiot. The little one already told me.
It's simple.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done
Good.
it?
Here's the deployable. Might try holding your breath.
Alright, yeah, and then there's this Jackie boy somewhere around here. Then I can get the rebreather from Jack. I like having that thing just to have it. Seems as though I am headed the wrong way, though. Nah, I won't steal from them. I won't steal from these assholes right now.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Alright, easy there, lover boy. Fuck.
Great.
I thought I already had a pressure cooker. Damn. I had a pressure cooker at one point.
All stirred up lately?
I figured the repair skill would be good enough, but no, I guess not. So I have to go to the strip. And I'm pretty sure I left it in the Lucky 38 at one point or another. If not, where could I find one of those if not? Nah, that's whatever. Alright. Fuckheads. Follow me. Might as well at least get these guys while I'm here. The presidential. I don't actually think it's in here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try it out though, just in case. You never know. Yeah. Nah, it ain't in here. It ain't in here, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Ah, well. Might as well take a look around here. You never know. Oh, that's okay. she's just chilling. Ah, yes, there it is. All right. Just you doing all right over there? You go around boxing people with the golden gloves, and we'd still be just as entertained. Well, yeah, that'd be fun. Mick and Ralph or Old Lady Gibson usually have one. That's the thing. I killed Mick and Ralph. Mick and Ralph refused to sell to me, so I liquidated them.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Alright. Yes.
Oh.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. The room was completely black. I kicked her in the face. Alright. Now I regret bringing you guys with me. Everywhere I bring you, you just get in my way and I can't move. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Meyer lurks. Not Meyer lurks, lake lurks here. If I remember correctly. Because Mick and Ralph have Omerta boyfriends, exactly. Huh, interesting. Oh, of course. Ah, fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's Camp Forlorn Hope over there. Has he done an unarmed build yet? I've done an unarmed. Actually, the one that the build that I played before this, I did unarmed and melee, and I had a fun time just bopping people on the head. All right. Let's see if I can do something about that. Shall we? What the hell? Nice. Love the hell out of that, dude. What? Oh. Damn it, what kind of spotter are you, Boone, huh? What's your go-to race in Skyrim? The Nords. I play whatever land we are in. So like if you know, like in Oblivion, I play as an Imperial. Rebreather. Where is it? Oh, it's in apparel. Duh. Silly me. Yeah, in Oblivion, I play as a as an Imperial. If they did like Elsewhere, I'd do a not a Tabaxi. They're not called a Tabaxi. A Khajiit, right? You know, Valenwood. I don't think Valenwood is Red Guards. I think they're a type of elf. You know, I like to stay native. You know. Trying to see if I can spot the thing from a distance. But now I'm level 40 something in Skyrim, but I think I completed all the main quest lines and only have side quests now. I think the side quests are the best part of any Elder Scrolls game. That's what I loved about Oblivion. It wasn't the main quest line. It was the guilds. Like I know the Dark Brotherhood isn't a guild in every. Dude, what is taking so long, man? Oh, we're like right there now. Okay. I was gonna say I know the Dark Brotherhood isn't available in every single Elder Scrolls game, but like in every one of them that it is that I've played, Oblivion's quest line is like the best. You know, Dark Brotherhood quest line, that is. It's fantastic. They were somewhere around here. I had to put them. Oh, they're there. Ah, you pain in the ass. Come on. Yes. Then another one. Yep. All right. Oblivion Dark Brotherhood was good. Yeah. One of the things I liked about Oblivion too, even though it doesn't really make that big of a difference, is I loved that you had like daggers and short swords. I used to run around with like the silver short sword, you know, the steel short sword, and then when it was time to kill the target, I'd pull out a dagger. You know, I also liked that you could name your weapons and stuff like that. You know, they really dumbed down Skyrim, and not just in that it's like a bunch of fetch quests and stuff like that. They also dumbed it down in terms of like the cool shit as well, and it's really annoying. What the hell? Oh. Boink. That thing went up quick. Alright. Fuck it. We'll roll with the plasma rifle just for the fun of it. Oblivion is so much fun, you can break the game so easily. I don't think I've ever had like a legit like game-breaking experience with Oblivion or anything like that, you know? I don't usually play games thinking, how can I fuck this up? You know, that's not usually what I approach it with. What's it called? But yeah, it is a lot of fun. I gotta play Morrowind. That's really like I'm kicking myself for not playing Morrowind. But again, you know, add it to the list.
It's going to be a dream come. That's tremendous. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Won't that attract the attention of the NCR?
We've got that covered. It won't be a problem. Let's just say they'll be a little distracted for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Best game that changed my life was Medal of Honor Allied Assault, dude. Medal of Honor Rising Sun, I don't think it'll ever be beaten in terms of the first level. That opening level with Pearl Harbor was like insanely good. It was like way too good, you know? Like goosebumps good. I don't think there will ever be an opening level to any game that rivals, that even comes close to Medal of Honor. What's it called? Rising Sun,
friend.
you know?
How can Mother Pearl be?
It was a really good game in general, but like that first mission was like, wow, you know?
What you... Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the...
Medal of Honor Frontline was my favorite. Yeah, Frontline was also really good too.
The young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Fucking... I don't know the difference between Allied Assault and Frontline, though. Like, was Allied Assault just like what they called it in Europe, or like on the PC or anything like that? I'm confused about that. I'm not too sure. You know, like to me they're kind of like the same game. I've never played Allied Assault. I've only ever played Frontline.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right. The hell? Oh, neutralize the boomers. Yeah, I do all that for them, and then I just kill them off anyway. I'm just like, all right, peace. Blast them. I think it was PC. Yeah, that makes sense. Shut up. I didn't fucking... Shut the fuck up. Vice City. I didn't play Vice City until I played a little bit of it when I was a kid at a friend's house, but I didn't play it in earnest until like, I want to say like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. It was really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it, you know. Something about cruising in that game specifically. Like, San Andreas was a really good game, but cruising in San Andreas was not the same as cruising in Vice City. It was probably the radio station in there. Hello again. Yeah, Big Red 1 is COD. I didn't know it, but Big Red 1 is a spin-off. It's not even a mainline Call of Duty game. I had no clue. There was Call of Duty 2 and then Call of Duty Big Red 1, and I didn't know Call of Duty 2 came out. I thought it was Call of Duty, then Call of Duty Big Red 1 was number 2.
Any progress with the boomers?
Any progress?
Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah.
Oh, I already did that.
As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something. The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
I thought I already killed the Gamoras. Jeez, I thought I already killed those guys. Investigate the Omertas and stop them if their plans are... Alright, I'm gonna talk to Mr. House again and see if I can do something, but, alright. Peace out. Because I could, like... I could have swore... Hold on. What the hell is don't tread on the bear? The NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Mr. House, the NCR will no longer accept your help. All right, well, here we go. I'm gonna see about this because I do got to get out of here. I gotta make dinner and stuff like that. But you know, next week we'll go ahead and we'll get it done, even if it has to be a long one. You know, I'm cool with like a 3-hour finale if it comes down to it. Just going right across the street. What's up, hoes? What's up, bitches?
Hey, no one but America.
Hey.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know? All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant.
Alright. We'll see what we can do, because I'm pretty sure this is a quicker one, but if it doesn't, is that Caccino?
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Anyway. If I can go ahead and, do this quick, I will.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? Business. I don't...
Yes.
You again.
Where
the fuck did you get that?
Where the fuck did you get that? Your back pocket, you dumbass. Why do you keep a book in your back pocket? How do you do that? I feel like GTA 6 is going to be a flop. I hope not.
I can't.
Alright,
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of... No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Alright, so let's see what I can do in the meantime. Find out what line of work Clarendon does. Talk to Troik about mysterious gun shipments. That we will. I could have swore I killed all these people. I thought I went in and just like murked every single one of them. I believe it was Lower Brimstone that I find Troik in. Thought it was anyway, shit. Ah, yeah. Nah, he's here.
I'm glad they don't just let any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like shit.
Freeside smells like shit.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Kachino. Yeah? Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed.
Oh, I lost karma.
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it is. As a little pet project, Hey, fuck. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite.
Alright. There we go. If they fix what? Oh, they keep re-releasing GTA 5, but they still haven't fixed the hacker problem. Yeah, they don't give a shit about that. They don't give a shit about that because people keep buying it. Take that. Take that. I think there was one more down here. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm going to give myself another, like, 5 minutes, and if I can't get it done in that time, then I'll cut it halfway through. But I wanted to get as much of this done as possible. That way I could make sure that next week we would absolutely positively get to the finale. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah.
Gamora is always open for business.
You sound, slimy, my man. I'm pretty sure you go in here. If not here, then there. And there's a, I could have swore there was a, oh, no. It's up there. Yeah, there's Clarendon, and then you go down there, I believe, and there's a there was something. There was like a safe. There was a safe somewhere.
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
Yeah, shut up.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room. Kachino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wait. And then... Oh, uh-oh. There was fucking... I could have swore it was down here, but no, there's this... Yeah, there's a safe somewhere. I forget where exactly. Yeah, because this dude turns out to be like a real freak, you know? A real sicko.
Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink.
Or a guy. I don't believe it was in here, but I'm checking it anyway. Doesn't that look like a... Oh, no, never mind. I thought I saw something I didn't. I was like, didn't that look like the Fire Nation emblem from Avatar? Dude, what is this dude doing down here now? Ya freak. Ya freakazoid. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, inspect the body. This girl appears to have been tortured for several hours and then murdered, judging by the rate of livor mortis. Jeez. You guess the body has been here for less than a day. Gonna go ahead, jack this doctor's bag, and catch the show only at Gamora. Yeah, I could have swore it was like...
Find yourself a girl or a guy.
Alright, I should head out of the casino to give him time, find what kind of work Clarendon does for the family, but... I'm wondering what'll happen if I speak to him.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning.
Nope. Alright, I think there's... I could have swore there was like a... I could have swore there was a safe in there. There was a safe somewhere. Yeah. I'll check around this side, and then if I can't find it... Ah, shit. Okay, we're good. Damn, this is just a bunch of pillows. And a gnome. Yeah, I'm gonna check his room one more time, and if I can't find it there, I'm gonna head out.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
Take that. I feel like I should just fucking kill him.
You seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Yeah. All right.
I'm glad they don't just let any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like...
Oh, jeez. A whole, like, 7 people, and your shit's fucked. Zawara Club key.
I tell you, not at home is gonna have his day.
Where the hell am I right now? Oh. Oh, shit. I'm on the upper level. Oh, fuck.
Be crazy to put your money on either side of the coming battle.
I'll give him a day. I just want to see what'll happen if I wait. I want to see if it'll actually go through with it.
Welcome back to Gamora. I know you're good for it.
Yeah. Did he do it? Yep. Return to Kachino and let him know. I'll let him know. I'm wondering if I could talk to Kachino and be like, hey, I found a fucking tortured stripper. A tortured prostitute. Yeah, there he is. That bald fuck.
What can I do for you? Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head.
Whoops.
Now the bosses want to see you.
Whoopsies.
Now we cut off the head of...
Oh, that's it?
They're a little bit upset about what's been...
Alright, so I don't even have to,
Alright.
Yeah, I don't even have to figure out about Clandon. That's just like a side piece thing.
I got kicked out of Ultralux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
Alright, so at the very least I can get this out of the way, and then we'll have like 1 or 2 more next week. If Kachino would get his dumb ass up here. I hate having to go into casinos and unbinds all your guns every time. So annoying. Yeah, that was definitely an oversight on their part. Speaking of which, what do I have to, wow. Wow, fantastic.
Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready. Just say the word.
Nice. Do that.
I suggest doing it while they're talking.
Let's have some words. Take a seat on the couch, so I assume you know why we called you here. Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die a failure. Now you
fucking idiots. Yeah, I'll take that. Take that. Perfect. I'll go ahead and I'll open this thing up, take whatever's in there, and then I'll, there's the blackmail note. Alright. Alright. Whoop. Clicked the wrong one. Yeah, we're going to call it there for the day. Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming in. Next week is going to be the last Fallout New Vegas stream. So that is, you know, it's going to be pretty cool. Going to be pretty excited for that. Thank you for coming. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. My brain's kind of melted right now because you know I was kind of tired when I came into this in the first place. So now I'm like, all right. Anyway, it's funny how many East Coast accents there are in this game. 200 years in the future out west, yeah. And then none of the like there was only like 2 Boston accents in Fallout 4. The rest of them were just like generic goon accents. Generic like the boss is gonna you know, it's stupid. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. There's gonna be a video that comes out tomorrow as well, by the way. Peace out.